Hi everyone, welcome to Water Tanks with Stewie JP. I'm Stewie, you're not. This is the brand new Tier 8 Premium Polish medium tank, the CS-52 LIS, the crime scene 52 LIS. They tell me LIS means fox in Polish, and I believe them. Whoever told me that, I'll believe you, because there's a picture of a fox, not sure if you can see it, on the side of the turret. The tank comes as it's a marathon. At the moment, it's in a bundle in the premium shop. Set you back about $100 if you're in Australia anyway. It's an odd number, but it's about $100 for this tank. But it's not just a tank. It comes with it's a pretty big bundle, and we're doing there's a marathon. The marathon starts today, and by the time this video comes out, the marathon probably would have only just started, maybe a couple of hours old. We'll have a look at the price tag. We'll have a look at the tank. It's not a review, but a bit of gameplay. This was my second game in this bad boy, and we'll play it on Serene Coast. It's a tier 9 game. It's a tier 8 premium tank, and look, I reckon it looks pretty good. The comparison is always going to be made between this and the T44-100, and again, this is not a comparison video, but that's what people are talking about. This probably won't be the first video you've watched on the CS-52 LIS, the premium tier 8 Polish medium tank, the one that just come out, or the marathon that just started. You'll probably see a few of these around in battle, because people can buy them in the premium shop, and as mentioned earlier, it comes in a bundle. $100. I don't know if it's worth $100. Who knows? You make up your own mind. Everybody's situation is different. Anyway, we've already got 661 hit points of damage. It's got a 105mm gun, this bad boy. 320 alpha damage. 208mm of penetration with standard. 252 with APCR, which is premium on this tank. Now, I've watched a few reviews on this thing, and one thing that keeps coming up is the shell velocity. The shell velocity is very, very fast, and you can feel it too. It feels like you're It feels like a striff. Like it really is really quick shell velocity. I haven't compared it to the striff, but that's what I'm hearing people are talking about anyway. 0-0 the score. Stewie JP from 1AR Clan. 1AR is recruiting too, by the way. If you ever want to get on board, just send us a message in game or contact our recruiters. Anyway, quick plug in there. Down by a tank. Lost the Type 61. Don't blame him. We've all done it. We've all died early. The CS-52 LIS. Is it worth it with the marathon? I'm not going to be pushing for it, but there are people watching this video. There are people out there that'll get it for free. Don't worry. People, and at the end of the game, we'll go into the garage. We'll have a look at the marathon requirements. There's two paths, as normal. There's two paths for the marathon. There's the grindy part, which is all about base XP, and that's base XP, so it doesn't count your ×2 multipliers for your first win of the day, doesn't count clan boosters, personal reserves, or premium account. It's just purely base experience, so there's no pay to progress kind of factor in that one. And the other one is the mastery, which is traditionally designed for, let's be honest, let's just call it how it is, traditionally designed for better players who can play in the higher tier battles and get the aces or get the top scores or the high calibers or whatever the requirements might be. We'll go through that after this battle. Battle doesn't go for too long, don't worry. It's not one of those battles that goes for 15 minutes. Forgive my shooting. I'll miss a fair few shots in that 50 TP, and that's probably what cost me the ace. That's right, it's not an ace. It's but I think I'll do okay in this, but a bit of YOLO at the end. Again, I don't know what happened with that shot. Forgive me, all right? Maybe I had the wrong glasses on. I do wear more than one set of glasses from time to time. The score is 2-3, Stewie JP from 1AR. In the CS-52 LIS. The LIS, is that how it's pronounced? The LIS? I don't know. It's Polish, not French. Anyway, down by a couple of tanks, 2-4. I'm thinking, oh, this is not going too good here. Over on Serene Coast, on the C1 area, which I still think this is where the battle's won or lost, but about now, I look at the minimap and think, holy moly, the whole team on the end, all of the enemy team are over there on the east. We're still down by 2 tanks, but we've got a pretty good advantage here, I think, as far as numbers go. If we all push together as a team, maybe we'll get through. Struggling to pen the 50 TP, the tier 9 Polish tech tree tank, and don't struggle with that one. Grab the seagull kill as the UDES 16 comes back and says, rightio, let's rock this, Stewie. So I've lost half my health, which is not ideal, okay? So not the best. But blind shot towards Lorraine. Lorraine's pretty low. I'm thinking, rightio. He might shoot me once, but I'll kill him if he does. Back to the standard rounds now, flying down the 1-2 line on Serene Coast. 4-6 is the score. Stewie JP on 1,610 damage done. 880 damage blocked. So it's got and I've heard other people talk about this. The turret can block stuff from time to time, but you wouldn't you wouldn't go all in, especially in a tier 10 game. Waffentrager Alpha Panzer 4, that's going to hurt if he shoots me. Especially if he's got the big gun. I don't think he does, but it doesn't matter because the UDES 16 sends him back to the garage. Now we're only down by one tank, 5-6. This is why you should never give up. Even players of my caliber should never give up. Rolling around here thinking, what else is going to be here? Look at the map. Look at the mini-map. They're all over there. There's heaps of tanks over there. Something spots me. I'm not sure what. I think it's it won't be the artillery because there's not artillery. I was thinking of a different game. But look, I don't mind this tank. If you like the T-44-100, you'll probably like it. If you like the T-54 prototype or whatever it's called, the other Russian Tier 8 premium medium tank, you'll probably like this one as well. But I guess the question on most people's mind when it comes to this, not just this tank, but also the marathon. You know, is the marathon worth it? Is the marathon worth it? Should I don't know whether that should either. Should I really try to grind it down? I don't know. Everybody's like I've said earlier, everyone's situation is different. Everyone's mental state in this crazy times. We're in stage 4 restrictions here in sunny Melbourne. Everyone's different, right? So anyway, some people it's going to be doable. Some people it's going to drive them crazy. So don't let it drive you crazy. Just do whatever you look after yourself, right? 6-6 is the score. I'm coming up here trying to do something cute, looking for a cheeky shot on the Progetto 46, but I can't find it. So keep rolling forward. 1905 damage, 1147 assisted damage, and all of a sudden, all the enemy tanks that went east, and they're getting cleaned up by our guys. So I'm pretty happy about that. So look, I'm getting a bit greedy here, hunting for some damage on the Progetto 46 around this corner. Thinking, oh beauty, I won't need premium rounds. I'll get some. No worries. I'll just grab the kill on the Lorraine first. So my second kill, down by 3. No, winning by 3 tanks. We're not down at all. 2 kills, 2,000 damage, 880 blocked. Thinking, oh, maybe might get a cheeky shot around here. Where'd the Progetto go? Looking. Where is he? He's going to be here somewhere, surely. Surely he's got to be here somewhere. Of course he is. I didn't even see him. What a noob. Anyway, found the Progetto, got one shot into him. He's shot me twice though, and he sent me back to the garage with one shot in the top of the turret. What do I think of the tank? I think the tank's not bad. It's not a bad tank. It's not this video, and probably a lot of the other videos that are out there about the crime scene 52 LIS. Most of the other videos are probably about is it worth it? Is the marathon worth it? Let's flick over to the website with the epic result. It wasn't an ace. It wasn't an ace at all. It was a first class mastery badge, but that's okay. You know, not bad for the second game in the tank from my point of view. Anyway, first class. Now, probably first class because of the spotting damage. So we got the spotter medal and the fire for effects. 2,387 hit points of damage. The KB4 had a ripper as well on 3,500. 2 kills, 1167 base experience. I fired 21 shots, 15 hit, only 8 penetrated. Stewie, pretty bad. A lot of those shots that missed, I don't know, maybe I was tired. I'll take the first class though. Second game in it, made good coin too. Nearly 85,000 credits after tax in that 10-minute game. Died after 7.5 minutes. But do I like the tank? I do. I reckon it's an enjoyable tank to play. It is an enjoyable tank to play. Whether it's worth it, whether it's worth trying to grind out all these missions, I'll leave that for you to decide. I don't think I'll be trying to grind out all the missions. We'll go to the garage, we'll have a look at the missions, and we'll have a look in the premium shop too with what you can get. There's people out there that'll buy it. There are people out there that'll grind it out. I think the vast majority of people will most likely be eligible for some kind of discount. But apart from the discount, you also get stuff for completing the different stages. It's a 10-stage marathon. And the every stage gives you a 10% discount. It's $100 in round figures. It's $100 on the Aussie server, or in Australian dollars, I should say. It's $100.48 at the point of time where we're recording right now. Of course, sometimes that depends. Sometimes on the currency. That's why it's an odd number and currency values. $100 for a tier 8 tank. I'm not too sure. You do get a few other things with it, and you get all with this bundle. You get all the stuff that you would get if you progressed through the stage. You get equipment, directives, personal reserves, credits, first aid kits, and all that kind of stuff as well. Which is why I say you might as well start the mission anyway. You might as well start the mission, the marathon mission, and get the free stuff that comes along with it. The first stage is in 10 stages, as mentioned. Every stage gives you a 10% discount, so it's $10 off for every stage. And whether I buy it or not, it'll just depend how far I get through. We'll see. But I'll be playing it a bit. I'll be playing it on live stream. I'll be playing it just in random battles and stuff, just to see if I like the tank and to, have a bit of fun with it. The mission for mastery and mission for commitment. They're the two options. Same as other marathons. The big difference though is that the big difference that stands out to me is the mastery one is available only for tier 10 vehicles. The last one, which I think might have been the Burask, I might be wrong, might have been something else. But the last one I think was tier 9 and 10. 650 base XP in one game. That's in a tier 10 game. That's not going to be too hard. But of course, 2,000 basics XP. This is for the commitment one. That's not going to be too hard either. That's over any number of games. And you get some first aid kits. You get some first aid kit and repair kit and stuff like that, as well as a 10% discount. Stage 2 is 5,000 base XP for the grindy one. Again, you'll get that over a few games. Doesn't matter what tier you use. That's from tier 6 to 10. So if you are playing tier 10s and trying to get those mastery missions, if you just miss out, you'll still that XP, the base XP you earn, will still go for the commitment side. 5,000 isn't too bad, and you get some crew XP, personal reserves as well as free XP, and some light bulb directives. Mission for mastery is to do 3,500 damage in a game. Again, not too hard, but that's only the stage 2. As every stage gets a little bit harder. The stage 3 is to be topped by XP twice in a tier 10 battle, or do 9,000 base XP. Again, 9,000 base XP. You do that over not a huge amount of games. Maybe one session, maybe less than a session. Depends how long your sessions are. You get some directives. You also get combat experience, personal reserves, and some credits. Stage 4, and we'll start moving through these. 17,000 base. So the numbers are starting to rise a little bit now. Cause 4,200 damage 4 times in a tier 10 tank. So what would that take you? Depends how good you are. A really good player will probably get that in 4 games. And a good player won't get this in 4 games. So for a really good player, they could do this. This will be quicker. But for the average player, I would get that 4,000 4 times. It might take 10 games. Might take 20 games. Might take all night for a player of average ability to do that. You get a day's premium, though, if you do get it, as well as a gun rammer class 2, which will be the one that fits on the Crime Scene 52, and some directives for that. For those bad boys. Level 5 is 28,000 base XP. Mission for mastery is finish the top player on both teams by 8 times and do 3,200 damage in each battle. That's going to be a bit of a grind, but then again, so is that 28,000 base XP. Level 6, and now each level gives the same discount. Each level gives $10 off, or 10% off the price. Earn 850 base XP 13 times. That's going to take, even a good player, I think that's going to take more than 20 battles. 28,000. Grindy, again, still more grindy. 300,000 credits, I love the credits. 10 personal reserves for crew XP, and some more directives. Level 7 jumps up to 32,000 base XP for the commitment mission. 9 times, you've got to be top score 9 times. So again, even a good player, that's going to be a fair few games. So maybe the 32. I mean, you do both at once. If you're playing tier 10s anyway, then you're probably in a pretty good position, because you can. It doesn't matter which one that you tick off as you're going through, if you're playing tier 10s anyway. I would have really liked to see it be for tier 9s as well, just so at least on the Aussie server, it's a lot easier to get a tier 9 game than a tier 10 game sometimes. Sometimes, I don't play on Hong Kong. I only play on Hong Kong if I have to. On the Australian server, which I see my job as an Australian community contributor, I see my job as promoting the Australian server. So that's the only server I play on, unless it's a Clan Wars event or something like that. But in general, I'll just be playing on the Aussie server. I see that as my job. Getting a tier 10 battle on the Aussie server sometimes can be challenging. It's a lot easier to get a tier 9. Or why not just make it tier 8? I don't know. Anyway, top on both teams 9 times. That's gonna take, even for the best player in the world, or the best player in Australia, the queue times are probably going to kill you more than anything. The level 8 is to get 5 high calibers at tier 10. And 35,000 base XP for the other one. That's 500,000 credits. 10 credit. This is what people like. This is what I like. I love these bad boys. Credit personal reserves. They're fantastic. Level 9 is 40,000 base XP. Now they're not all done concurrently. They go one after another. So the 9,000 that you've got at level 3 doesn't go towards your level 9 one. That's all. It's one after another. Consecutively is the word I'm looking for. Mission for mastery. Finish the battle as top player on your team 25 times in a tier 10 game. You get some vent purge directives. You also get events, the ventilation for the tank. Days premium. and for the final discount to get the bad boy for free, 50,000 base XP as the grind, and finish top 30 times. Again, these mastery ones seem to be getting harder. I remember last time getting some at tier 9. Of course, tier 9s. We've already talked about tier 9. But is it worth it? I don't know. Everyone's situation is different. The world is a crazy place right now. And I don't think it's worth going crazy over. If you can do it, you're one of those guys. If you're one of those people who can just smash through the games and enjoys themselves by doing it, then hats off to you. High five. Enjoy the tank. It's a fun tank to play. I've enjoyed playing it. I haven't had many games in it. On this stage, you can click on the purchase button. If you click on that purchase button there now, you will get this page on the premium shop. Is it worth $100? I don't know if it's worth $100. You do get some good stuff with it. There's some good stuff with it, and it's listed on the website. Link will be down below on your premium shop, whatever server you're on. The missions are the same. Doesn't matter what server you're on. My concern is people are going to go crazy trying to get it for free. Don't go crazy. Look after yourself. Look after your mental health. Look after your physical health as well. The times it's, I don't know. I'll see how far I'll see how far my discount gets me just by playing my normal amount of battles. But of course, I do clan stuff as well. So that I'd really like to see it if the clan stuff counted, like advances and skirmishes and all that kind of stuff. Hope you enjoy the video. Like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. I love challenges like this. The LIS challenge, I love it. I like these things. But will I go crazy trying to get it for free? No. I'll probably aim for about a 50% discount, maybe 60 if I'm lucky. Just depends how much you play. Good luck in the marathon if you're doing it. Make sure you look after yourselves and take care. See you all next time. Where's the button? There it is.